My name is Geria. I've been a dermatologist for 10 years, and the name of my practice is Geria Dermatology. I decided to hire a medical dental build to build my office because the communication with Jeff was perfect from the get-go. He called me back when I left him voicemails. He was available by texting. He was able to meet me wherever and whenever I wanted. If it was at night, no problems. He even would explain things twice. He was just very understanding, very patient, very forthcoming with information. He always told me about prices. He set my expectations. He said, if you want, we can get you this for this price. We can get you that for a higher price. And so for me, it was very nice because I knew what my money was getting me. My experience working with Jeff and Brian and the team at Medical Dental Build was perfect. The communication was great, whether it was texting, phone, email. I was working a full-time job, so I just did not have the time to micromanage picking, the tiles, the floors, the paint, things like that, furniture and whatnot. And so I was basically able to tell Jeff the general idea of what I wanted, whether it was I want this place to look like the W Hotel, or I want this to look like Restoration Hardware, and Jeff was able to make that come to life. He presented me with a palette of options, and I was able to pick and go from there. So it was really nice, especially for somebody who was working full time and didn't have time to dedicate to those things. So the most impressive thing about the process would actually be two things. One would be about how Jeff was able to put my vision and make that a reality. So Jeff, I would come to his office, he would lay out like 5 different options with respect to tiles, wood, wallpaper, and these were specific themes actually. So rather than pick from 100 different things and being overwhelmed in a store, I only had to pick from 5 different things, and these were predetermined themes, and Jeff has a great eye for putting these things together, so it really made my life simple based on what I told him and I conveyed to him as my vision, basically. The second thing also is the idea about controlling costs. Jeff was very realistic about this amount of money will get you this amount of money will get you that. And so if I was kind of saying I want to do all the bells and whistles, he would stop me and say, are you sure? This is going to cost quite a bit of money. And so I didn't get this kind of ballooned idea of what I wanted, only to have that come crashing down later and get sticker shock. So I never really got sticker shock because he kept me up to date along the way the whole time. What I would say to somebody who would be hesitant of hiring Jeff and Brian from Medical Dental Build is to not be. I had so many reservations about starting my practice, and I was really afraid, and Jeff and Brian were basically very comforting for me. They really just kind of held my hand and really went through this on a step-by-step process with me. Their work is not the cheapest, but it is also a higher quality work than you're going to get almost anywhere else. I'm a strong believer that you get what you pay for. So if you want something that's just going to be a vanilla box and it might not be high quality, then don't go with them. But if you want something that is going to be worthy of being in a magazine, then you definitely go with them. And I have no hesitations at all, and I would do it again in a heartbeat.